Welcome back, dear listeners, to Bram Stoker's Dracula. After the bright letters of Lucy and Mina in Chapter 5, we now settle fully into Chapter 6, Mina Murray's Journal. The scene remains in the quiet seaside town of Whitby, where two dear friends are enjoying what should be a perfect summer holiday. Yet even here, in the sunlight and sea air, something unnatural is beginning to stir. Let us read Mina's careful, loving entries together and feel the first cold breath of the shadow that is drifting across the water. 24 July, Whitby. Mina opens her journal with her usual practicality. She and Lucy have settled into a pleasant routine. They spend long hours on the cliffs or in the old churchyard overlooking the harbor, sitting on the tomb of the old sailor Swales. The old man loves to talk, spinning wild yarns about wrecks, storms, and the souls of drowned sailors. Mina finds his stories fascinating, though Lucy sometimes grows restless and pale when he speaks of death and ghosts. Mina is still deeply worried about Jonathan. Weeks have passed with no word. She continues her shorthand practice every day, so she will be ready to help him with his work when he returns. She writes that she tries to keep cheerful for Lucy's sake, but at night her heart aches with anxiety. Lucy, for her part, seems strangely changed. She is often tired and listless, even after long nights of sleep. Her cheeks have lost some of their rosy glow. Mina notices that Lucy's sleepwalking, a habit from childhood, has returned. On several moonlit nights, Mina has awoken to find Lucy standing at the open window, staring out to sea with a strange, dreamy expression, her hair loose and her white nightdress fluttering in the breeze. Mina gently leads her back to bed, and Lucy remembers nothing in the morning. Mina wonders if the sea air is too exciting for her friend, or whether the approaching wedding to Arthur Holmwood is making Lucy anxious. She decides to watch over her more carefully. 26th July. The days remain golden, but Mina records a small, troubling detail. Old Mr. Swales, usually so lively, has grown suddenly gloomy. He tells the girls that he can smell death in the air, and that many graves in the churchyard will soon be filled. He points out a tall, dark stranger who has been seen walking among the tombs at sunset, a man who stands motionless, staring out to sea as if waiting for something. Mina dismisses it as an old man's fancy, but she cannot quite forget the description. Lucy's health continues to puzzle her. The girl grows paler and more beautiful in an ethereal, fragile way. She sleeps more, yet wakes tired. Her appetite has lessened. Mina begins to feel a motherly protectiveness toward her friend. 27th July. Mina's worry deepens. Last night Lucy arose again in her sleep. Mina followed her silently through the moonlit streets, up the steep steps to the churchyard. There, on their favorite seat, the tomb of Swales, Lucy lay stretched out, fast asleep, her head thrown back, her throat exposed to the moonlight. A thin mist drifted in from the sea, and for one terrifying moment Mina thought she saw a dark shape bending over Lucy, something large and black with glowing red eyes. When Mina reached her, the shape had vanished. Lucy awoke confused and shivering. Mina wrapped her in a shawl and hurried her home, scolding herself for letting her imagination run wild. Yet she cannot shake the image. She writes, "It must have been a bat or a cloud shadow, but my heart was beating so fast." 1st August. Mina's journal now carries real anxiety. A great storm is approaching Whitby. The sky darkens, the sea turns angry, and fishermen hurry to secure their boats. Old Swales is found dead on his favorite bench in the churchyard, a peaceful look on his face, but his neck strangely marked. The doctor says it is heart failure, yet Mina feels a chill. Lucy is worse. She sleepwalks almost every night. Mina ties a ribbon around Lucy's wrist and attaches the other end to her own wrist so she will wake if Lucy rises. The two girls talk late into the night about their sweethearts, Mina's missing Jonathan and Lucy's devoted Arthur. Their conversations are full of love and hope, yet Mina senses that something is draining the life from her friend. 3rd August. The storm breaks with terrible violence. Thunder roars, lightning splits the sky, and a fierce wind lashes the coast. From the cliff, Mina and Lucy watch in awe as a mysterious ship battles the waves. It drives straight toward the harbor under full sail, an eerie sight, for no one seems to be steering her. The townspeople gather, shouting warnings. The ship crashes onto the sandbar in a great wave of spray. When the storm finally dies and men board the wreck at dawn, they make a horrifying discovery. The ship is the Demeter out of Varna. Every man aboard is dead. The captain is found lashed to the wheel, his dead hand still gripping it, a look of frozen horror on his face. In his pocket is a logbook written in a mixture of languages. The final entries speak of a terrible presence aboard, something that came in the night and took the crew one by one. And in the hold, 50 great boxes of earth. Mina writes the details with trembling hand. She does not yet understand the full meaning, but we, the listeners, know exactly what has arrived on English shores. The chapter closes with Mina sitting by Lucy's bedside. Lucy is sleeping fitfully, her breathing shallow. Mina strokes her golden hair and whispers a prayer for Jonathan, for Lucy, and for all of them. She ends with these haunting words. "There is something evil in the air of Whitby tonight. I feel it in my bones. God keep us all safe." That was Chapter 6 of Dracula, the chapter where the peaceful world of Whitby begins to fracture. Mina's loving, observant journal captures the slow poisoning of innocence, Lucy's growing pallor and strange sleepwalking, the death of old Swales, and finally the arrival of the ghost ship Demeter, carrying its cargo of cursed earth and the monster who travels within it. Bram Stoker brilliantly contrasts the gentle friendship of the two young women with the mounting supernatural threat. Every detail, the dark stranger in the churchyard, the mist, the red eyes, the storm, is a thread in the web slowly tightening around Lucy Westenra. The vampire has reached England. Stay with us for Chapter 7, where we read the log of the Demeter and witness the full horror of the Count's voyage across the sea. Thank you for walking these cliffs with Mina and Lucy. If this chapter sent a shiver through you as the storm broke, please like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss another entry from these fateful journals. The sea has brought something terrible to our shores, and the nights are no longer safe. Until next time, listen for the sound of wings in the dark.